There's an eye in my forehead. I did not know. Alrighty. Get right back into this. Now, the question is, do we talk with Delilah? This is Delilah, right? Yeah. Do we talk to... I already forgot her name. Thea. Delilah, Thea, or this new person? For the attention of Witch Fortuna, our colleague Jasmine asked me to meet with you to explain the advantages of devouring Adana and becoming stronger as a group. This is an important matter, so let me know when I can visit. At your earliest convenience, faithfully, Junrishia. I mean, may as well. Someone new. Let's get this out of the way. Who are you? Oh. Hello. Oh. Not what I was expecting. Huh. All bandaged up. You got no irises. Your eyes are pretty much just white. That's, it's a little weird. It's a little freaky. Welcome. Thank you for coming. What does Junrisha sound like? Junrisha. Thank you for no. What does Junrisha sound like? I don't know. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. And then it works. That's perfectly fine. I'm not used to dealing with young witches. So first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. Haha, don't worry. That introduction was polite enough. Good. You need to vote for Jasmine. Alright, just straight to the point with you, isn't it? I don't care for her program, really. It is just imperative that we eat Adana's corpse. Whoa, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just to order me around. You can't tell me what to do. I'm technically not part of the coven anymore. I was exiled. Yeah. You can't just come in here and be like, vote for Adana. Not Adana. Vote for Jasmine, now! We are ages away from unlocking a new whole dimension of understanding. There will always be time to open the gates to more witches. Who knows? It is possible that if we ascend higher, we can directly grant illumination to anyone. That'd be very convenient, huh? I can expose some pretty solid arguments, if I may. Be my guest. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to calculate the chances that our interests will align? Sure, go ahead. I'd rather do this without the disc. I know your disc's secret. Ooh. No. I know your disc's secret. And what that may be? Your invention is pretty convenient for any witch facing some kind of critical situation that they don't know. What they don't know is that the disc is also recording everything, collecting information for you. You were about to record this whole conversation? Huh. Oh shit. Wait a minute. The other disc thing with what's her face? Greth. Oh shit. That one knows about Abramar. Oh no. Oh, you sneaky little witch. That is true indeed. How did you learn about it? My third eye isn't just for looking. I believe you to be the first person to know. Please, don't disclose it to the rest of the coven, or you will deprive them of an essential tool. How about you make the disc stop stealing info? I mean, it's a pretty cool thing. It's just, why'd you have to make it record everything as well? How about you make the disc stop stealing info? That I won't do. To collect intel on witches' dire situations is in fact its main purpose. Don't you have any sense of ethics? Ethics lose all meaning when you spend a decade trapped inside the dungeons of the Inquisition. Oh, is that why you're all bandaged? I need to gather as much information as possible for the betterment of my hostile formula. Holistic formula. Not hostile. That's kind of the opposite. I won't disclose any secrets, if that is what you are worried about. Still, the mere knowledge of your peers' issues is a clear violation. That's irrelevant. Those are the ethics of the privilege. When you are faced with death, when you become a survivor, it's all about the results. How about you summon a Minister of Secrets at least, so you can't possibly disclose any sensitive information? I don't see it as necessary, but I will, if that keeps you from sabotaging my project. It'll make me feel better, yeah. Understood. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Master's disc anyway? Yeah, no. If you're gonna be recording this whole thing, I want it, man. You see, I speak some things. I speak a lot of things. Some of which should never be recorded on a Fate Master's disc. And I'd prefer to keep it that way. And besides, what's life without a little mystery? I say as a divinator that looks into the future. Boy, that's not good. I'd rather do this without the disc. A pity. Understood. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. The first thing I want to use to demonstrate the advantages of harnessing power is a present. I learned that you craft your own cards using Arcana. With enough power, you can create your own and not be limited to the ones found in a grimoire. Here. Ooh, another one. Hey! The Penance one. The lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, so named because those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. That is a lot of fire. Like, oh my god. Thank you. You know what? I won't turn down a free little tarot card. While I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, I met a penitent pilgrim. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. Using my holistic formula, I captured his essence in the form of a super arcana. For you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any element of the cosmos that you mocked. Slow it down. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any element of the cosmos that mocked you into a card. that took a lot. That would come in handy. Is that enough of a reason to keep more witches from ascending? I mean, I'm not gonna turn it down. I'll hear you out, but there's no promises. That would come in handy. Thank you. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next, allow me to make a demonstration of power. Oh, thrilling. What do you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I made myself immune to fate. Ha 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 ha. Sorry I laughed. It sounds way too ludicrous. Then go ahead. Read my fortune. Throw me your meanest card. It'll be my pleasure. But wait, my formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through? Do your worst, I'm not scared. Nah, I'll take your word for it. My deck is too precious. You're planning to dispel my card, aren't you? Oh! Dude! Junrisha is kind of a dick. He's recording people's stuff without them knowing about it. He's gonna get rid of one of my cards. I mean, I have no idea how reliable this knowledge choice is, but I'm assuming it's right considering it hasn't been wrong yet. You are planning to dispel my card, aren't you? How did you... there a way to get a hold of one of those magnificent third eyes of yours? Would you like me to help you find one through my divination? Ah, that sounds tempting. But as I told you, I am immune to the odds of fate. Not much of a perk right now, huh? Ah, it's alright. I have my own ways. Even at the cost of a card. Do you still want me to demonstrate? I believe it'll be a very valuable lesson. Losing a card. I mean, I obviously I can make more. But the question is, do I want to get rid of one of them? Just to learn his lesson on, like, his immunity to fate. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna get rid of one of my cards. I don't know which one. I hope it's not one of the cool ones I made. Do your worst. Do your worst. I'm not scared. Very well. Draw a card. I still need you to ask a question of sorts to effectively draw a card. And who knows, maybe you'll be surprised. I won't, but I'll play along. Is there a way for you to effectively access my fate? So you're basically challenging me, huh? I'm offering us both growth. Here we go. What do we get? What do we got? Ah, the westward energy. The Titans of the Quarry reinforce the Arcana with their ore, a symbol for the haughty guardian. The Iron Golem is powered by sheer determination. Alright. Now what's this gonna do to me? You are going to destroy this card. Wow, I could have guessed that. Boy, oh boy. You are going to destroy this card. Shit, so there's no way around it. I'm afraid not. Could you just not destroy it? Lesson learned? That would be paradoxal. But if you dispel it, you are effectively following fate. Ah, that is true. We can call it a draw if you like. But I am going to dispel that card. Ah. Oh, wait, shit, I just got all of it back. Huh. No, you haven't just dispelled a card. You obliterated a lot of time I invested in its art. Don't worry, the Arcana and the energy you spent on it went back to your grimoire. Now they can become something new. That's the beauty of entropy. I can see the beauty of it, yes. I can, you know? We destroyed something that, was kind of meh, but I can use that to make something even more spectacular. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not that good of an artist. I can see the beauty of it, yes. That pleases me. Most young witches have too much animosity towards entropy. It is only after embracing entropy that we can fully access growth and regeneration. It can still be a pain in the ass, though. That duality is what makes it the most beautiful thing. I have one more gift. I'd love for you to explore the blessing of entropy. Oh, is this a necklace? This is a special dark matter serum distilled using the holistic formula. Add it to your cauldron, and it will allow you to dispel cards. Oh, I can get rid of cards myself now? Wait. Question. If I dispel a card, I obviously get the stuff back. I just learned that. But do I also get back the stuff on the card? Like, do I get back the background, the dragon, the golem, all that stuff? Or is that gone forever? I assume that if I got the energy back, I would also be getting back all the other things as well. But there's only one way to find out about that. That way, you will be able to recover the Arcana and energy you used, and create greater room for experimentation, and thus growth. I can also use it to get rid of any bad cards. Well, I still might want bad cards. I don't want everyone to have a good time. Oh, that is interesting. I'll treasure it. I wonder if it's limited or if I can use it, like, all the time. Because he did have it like in a little vial thing. So I don't know if I have a limited number of uses. Do I call him back and be like, hey, yo, can you give me a refill? He's like, sure. I'll treasure it. Don't. Just use it. Oh, I definitely will, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I know. Entropy. It was a figure of speech. Words aren't excluded from the power of entropy. Keep that in mind. Understood. Thank you. I wonder something else. If I dispel a card that I used to predict someone's future, does that mean the future is gone? Or is the future still going to be the same that I predicted? The card is just gone. Interesting. I'm going to have to assume that the choices stay, it's just that the card is gone. So, are you more prone to devour Adena and embrace her gifts? Yes, you made an excellent point. It still doesn't outweigh welcoming new sisters. I need more time to think about it. Listen, man, technically, I was already, like, in agreement with the devouring Adena thing. Alright, that wasn't my problem with Jasmine's doctrine. My problem with Jasmine's doctrine was the forbidden arts thing. She was just gonna be like, yeah, no, none of that. But that stuff is cool. But, I mean, yes, technically, you made an excellent point. Yes, you made an excellent point. Good. Jasmine will be happy to hear that. Don't take that as me supporting her. Don't take it as that, man. I just think it's a good idea. I'll be leaving now. Very well. Thank you for coming. See ya. Hey, Abramar. You gonna talk about the card? Quite the character, this Junrishia. She's a bit full of herself. I kinda liked her, to be honest. It's a little bit of both, you know? But I did kinda like her. I kinda liked her, to be honest. I sympathize with her. She has the kind of look only a behemoth could recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. You only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They evoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. I can picture myself getting there at some point, if I keep delving into the mysteries of this deck. Ha 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 ha. Maybe, maybe not. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to invoke that. Oh, thank you. Hey, I'm a master. Only idiots and erudites manage to get there, and I'm still on the fence about which one you are. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha, very funny. By the way, Leto Dark Matter Serum is quite the asset. You think so? Of course. Your first cards bear the innocence of the students. That's very romantic and all. But as you develop your expertise, you can recraft those arcana in a more knowledgeable way. I suggest you try it out. Just add a drop to your cauldron over there, and you'll get to dispel a card and recover the arcana and the energy you sealed into them. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'm definitely giving it a try. I'm probably going to be, like, reforming a whole bunch of cards. It's going to be tough to part ways with these nice pieces of art, though. Maybe. You won't be able to reduce your deck size below 4 cards anyway. You've grown too powerful for that. Your divination won't be able to withstand a reading with less than 4 cards at this point. The omnipotent paradox. Haha, more or less, yes. I'll leave you to it. Alright, let me go and look at the cards real quick. The cards I do have. Oh wow, I have a lot more. Oh shit! There's an eye in my forehead. I did not know. Okay, I thought we were just gonna have, like, the eye next to us or something, or at the very least installed into our own eye. She was literal about that third eye thing! Huh. I feel different. Adena's eye is pulsing inside my skull. I feel as if I could see beyond the pictorial representations of arcana. Maybe I could spend a little magic to peek behind the cosmic curtain. Oh. Oh, interesting. So I can study a card more closely at the cost of, obviously, Arcana. Yeah, some of these I would be getting rid of. Oh. Oh, what is this? Oh, well. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. There's, like, too much. Battle Fire. The birth of a rival. The breeding of calamity. Battle and water. Heart in the face of conflict. Battle and air. Oh, these are... Okay, these are different things. Different elements. Ah, okay. So we have the elements, and then we also have the representation of what the card is. That way we can kind of figure out... Can I look at this more closely? Because there's a lot more stuff here. No, okay. That's a little annoying. Okay, but we have like battle, community, desire. I'm pretty sure a bunch of other things. Interesting. Alright, so the Coven seems like a good one to have. Leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, luck. Coming of age, you know. The first few ones are kind of fine. The Sinful Crossroads I'll be getting rid of. The Captive Audience, maybe. Sinner's Rebirth. Judgment Test, Rivalry, Tragedy, Change. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking over... I'll be looking over these a lot and trying to figure out which ones to do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna test it out right now. Which one do I want to get rid of? I don't know. I think, if anything, respect, determination, rightfulness, communication, peace, support, success. Or I could just, you know, study one of the cards real quick. What do I have an abundance of? Earth. And what do you know? Do any of these have an abundance of earth? I have, like, no other things. Okay, let's try out the cauldron thing. Now that I can use that real quick. I cannot dispel the cosmic wheel. How dare you? Recover energy, a whole... Okay, yeah, so I get everything that I spent on it back. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the Sinful Crossroad. Alright. And then I'm gonna go back down here. And look for something that costs very, very little. I guess I could study the Coming of Age card. What does this do? Oh, ancient eye of our former leader, allow me to pierce through the fabric of this magic. I desire to know more. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this one, protection and water, the virtue of piety, the recipe for wellness, community and water, understanding the compliancy of a herd of beating hearts, and then water and water, unbound power, the realization of potential. Okay, so we have protection, community, desire? Where's this one? We have battle, community, desire, and like one more thing for earth. I don't know though. But now I can go ahead and make some more cards. Yeah, I will go ahead and do that, and I'll see you all next time.